I'm never ready. Well, I mean, we can just let Allender tell us what happened last time.
Can I get a long rest?
The mirror of life trapping, by the way, to be specific, because saying into the mirror doesn't really cover a lot.
No, I think you're good. That was super rude to just bypass my combat, but okay.
I mean, it's not the first time we've ruined a combat of yours. Not even close.
To be fair, you were killed getting.
You're jumping in and out.
Sorry, I didn't have my mic in the right spot. I said, to be fair, you already killed me, so this was me getting payback.
You're dead?
What?
You killed me last year. I got resurrected, but that was killed.
Oh, that's right.
No, yeah,
right.
But you guys are still in the temple.
No, we got out.
Can confirm.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah, you said
Okay.
you got out and made it back to the hostel.
That was at the very end then. Look. Oh, okay then. So go ahead and, if you want to, go ahead and take the long rest.
All I really need to do is put my spell slots back.
Like we're missing someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, do you see all the pretty things that didn't show up last session?
Yeah.
Last session?
I see a black square.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I see some animated stuff.
So you make it back and you take your long rest. During what would be considered your evening, something disturbs your sleep. You guys find yourselves in kind of an endless void. And in front of you is an old man. You recognize him. He looks homeless, travel-ridden. And normally he's accompanied by 7 dogs. And he looks at you and says, "So you've gotten what you've sought." He's looking at you. I mean, he's basically looking at Greta.
Indeed, I have gotten what I sought, and I will acquire more. Such is my way.
What is your plan for this?
Well, that certainly depends. Going to take a little while before we go and deliver. I'm going to learn what I can, and if it allows me power, I will use it to get what I desire. Everything I do is measured. Everything I say is in my favor.
How about those
Everything
that
I
follow
want
you?
is within my grasp.
And your companions, they mean nothing to you.
I do not believe I have done anything that could bring harm to them. And they do not mean nothing. They are useful. More useful than most mortals I have met. And as such, since they have helped me, I shall help them.
I will give you once more to think over what you do with the artifact that you've acquired. And he waves his hand, and he disappears. And in front of you is a familiar, small, what you would consider insignificant at the time, wormling. And booming around you, you hear, "Do you remember these days?"
Of course. My days of weakness. My days of ambition. What is the point of showing me this? Do you have some blunt yet cryptic message for me? Some lesson you feel must be imparted to, admittedly, one of the most stubborn beings in existence?
There was a time when you were weak and you relied on others.
All right, so you've decided to skip the cryptic. He's just pinching at the bridge of his nose.
It's at that point he shows you basically a time where you had walked into a kobold lair, and you kind of remember this when you were small, of you using the kobolds as a shield against anyone or anything trying to get at you. So these kobolds, not necessarily friend, but something you relied on.
Indeed, they were a part of my horde, meager though it was. And all those who harmed them, I burned. Your point.
You are not just a creature of greed.
You are one who does not quite grasp the concept of greed, do you? Greed is not simply gold and jewels. It is simply the easiest measure of it. Greed is so much more. Everything I desire, everything I view as mine. That is the measure of my greed. They are my companions. They are my minions. They are part of my horde. It is only natural for them to take the front. I am weak, as you say. But I do my best to support them. Is this what you've been wanting this whole time? For me to admit what I have no trouble admitting?
I want you to face it.
I have always faced it. I have faced it 1,000 years ago, and I faced it before that 1,000 years again. It is a lesson I have had to remind myself of every time I felt arrogant. That arrogance is gone. It does not fit in this frail form, so I have done away with it. As much as I can, of course.
Then do it again. And you watch as the vision in front of you fades, but the version of you as a wormling does not. Can everybody see?
Yep.
Yep.
D.
And it will breathe on you.
Does it even have the range for that?
Oh, it's going to be closer.
He was either going to move it closer or measure it wrong.
I mean, I would have moved it closer. And it's going to focus Grathith, so it's going to clip Eresian and Vandalin.
Do I get a reaction to seeing this?
No, because you're not expecting it to breathe fire on you. The wormling.
It's a little wormling. I suppose.
Yep, baby Grathith.
I have damage resistance.
I believe all of you have damage resistance. But if you guys will roll me a dexterity saving throw, 13 will be your goal here.
Nice. Who say we're still not gonna try?
Risen got a 19. Grathith, what'd you get?
Oh, for dex save? Just a second.
Yeah.
$22.
So everybody saves. So you'll take 16, which would be reduced down to 8 with your fire resistance.
Tina's already half damage.
Yeah, 8's already halved and halved.
Sorry, what was the total?
8 total.
8 total?
Yeah, 8 if you have resistance,
Why did-
16 if you don't.
Okay.
I swap back to my ring.
Everyone
after
should
we
have
get
the
back.
ring on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will go into combat.
Roll for initiative. Ouch. You guys have advantage on initiative?
Yeah, Riley rolled initiative or advantage. $15.2. Giblet, you're faster than yourself. It's your turn.
Oh, cool.
He slowed down in his old age. Oh, he's gotten faster.
His young age.
It's
Yeah.
literally a baby dragon. If you are expecting me to fight my weakness, then I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to do it with violence. Just drawing 2 scimitars. $17 to hit.
A 17 barely hits.
Okay. And it's a medium creature, so I believe I can apply Fury of the Small to it.
Yes, it is a medium.
Let me just double check. Because it's been a while since I've actually had to use it.
Someone's on the
Proficient.
combat tracker twice.
Yeah, Aleander.
Oh, that's what happened. I should leave the lower one.
Total of 9 damage. And then bonus action.
So do you guys want me to slow this thing down?
Nah, don't bother. There might be something
Alright.
more because this is a wormling. There's no way this is it.
So we're gonna roll 1d6, 6 damage to Vandalin. Dick.
Why does it keep setting my stuff to 0?
What's the setting to 0?
It keeps it changed my hit points to 0. I was at 38.
That that might have been me.
It should be fine now.
I should have way I could like use the recharge on this. I thought there was.
On what?
The breath weapon.
His breath. But the standard roll doesn't throw it out there, so we'll just do this. Roll 1d5 6. Yeah, it's a 6. Okay.
God damn it.
Is that your turn, Gridith?
Yep.
Oh, you had extra 5 damage there. Got it.
Mhm.
Aleander. Yes, you have done a long rest. Yep, +1. Also, what's your DC? Yeah, never mind, you missed. Your DC for your claw bleeding. Is it 13? It might not matter. Okay. Move here. 15 constitution. Okay. I will keep that in mind. It's not a good angle. He's gonna go here and possibly take an AO from Mr. Guy who can't hit anything.
This is when he actually hits.
Yeah, do your claw. That's your weapon. And he will flame breath both of you if you'll roll me dex saves again.
No.
No. So if you failed and have resistance, you take 16 fire damage. If you saved and have resistance, you take 8. Alright, again.
We'll start off with right. My d6s. That's a bad one to roll. You can't even read it. 2.
That's not good.
Nope, sorry, what was the damage on the fire breath? I'm missing a lot. My brain is just...
8.
Again? Okay.
Yeah, I rolled the same number.
Alright, first attack. Uh, 24?
24 will hit.
Second attack. 21.
Is that how much that fucking card is worth?
And a 21 will hit. A Black Lotus? Probably.
It
If
says
not
the meat
more.
price is like 44.
Yeah. So a Black Lotus pre-owned, just to buy straight up, is $20,999.
Jesus Christ.
Here's the first attack. 6, 7, 8 plus 8 is 16.
16 damage.
second attack. 8 and 8 is another 16.
Another 16.
That's my turn.
Riley.
I'm gonna poke it with Gat Shriek. Because why not?
Are you throwing it or stabbing?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it. I'm aiming for the eyeball.
Are you using the ability of a dexterity save?
No.
Okay.
An ancient. Yes, I do too. Potentially.
There's no way the DM would throw an ancient dragon at us, is there?
Not after fighting.
Oh.
Not- I would certainly hope it's not a fucking gauntlet of fighting wormling to fucking ancient.
Yeah, we'll be fine, guys. Don't worry about it.
You know what's a shame? Legendary resistance.
Honestly, at this point, I'd be more afraid of him destroying the mirror and freeing everything in it.
Valid.
You do have multiple attacks, by the way, Riley.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was just
I believe Gatsreek like pulls back to your hand.
Yeah, it's got returning.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have it come back instantly, and then I'm gonna toss it again.
Okay. 24 will hit. Seven damage.
Jab, jab, jab.
Vandalin.
So, I'm gonna step up to like here, because I don't want to be near anyone else who could potentially get breathed on at the same time with fire. And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. I need it to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
$21.
So you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is its wisdom? I thought dragons had bad wisdom.
They do.
God damn. Okay, that's kind of my turn.
I beat your DC on the dice itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I apparently also don't have access to in my own turn.
It's Jabba's turn.
No, I know whenever. Oh, did you move it over?
I didn't do anything.
Why is it so dark now?
Because it... Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go. I'll change it to daylight.
Well, either way. That's a 16. That's not going to hit.
It's a +2 on either side. That's 17, and it will hit.
Oh, okay. In that case, let's also tack on 2d6 from sneak attack. 22.
22 damage. Get out of here, dice.
Oh, look, it's dead. That's great. This just starts having a heart attack.
That would be great.
Instead, you use the rusty fork against it.
Off to the side of this giant arena, everything outside of it is just dark and black. But a very draconic eye opens. Its iris is kind of a tealish green. And it says, "But when you were done with the kobolds, what did you do to them?"
I was never done with the kobolds. They continued to stay along, under my protection and in my service. What fool gets rid of perfectly good servant?
You're right. But they brought attention to you.
And that attention usually came in the form of individuals carrying swords and shiny objects that were of interest and value to me.
And what did you do to those individuals?
The same as I did to many in that time. I killed them and added their belongings to my horde.
That's when you see a much older larger version of Greateth breathing fire on an unfortunate individual as that person melts into nothing, pretty much leaving just his magical items as Greateth picks up each magical item, dropping it into a pile of treasure. And then you see it look at the party.
I think your lesson is starting to lose its merit when you're just throwing more and more versions of me at us. Jesus fucking Christ.
Where's Garfield when you need him?
So far, yes.
Where's Garfield when you need him?
Oh, thank
No,
God.
Baldur's not here.
Can you stop breathing my own fire on me? For the love of God.
Honestly, we should just stay away from him in general. I feel like it's just gonna focus on him. Just move away.
Because if the two of you would go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Fucking stop.
Combat tracker went away for me? That's
Yes,
weird.
it did.
That's because I ended the combat.
Are we
May as well
to
keep
re-roll again?
You may as well keep the initiative rolls.
Oh yeah, probably should. Nah, I'm gonna make you re-roll every time.
He's like out of spite now.
Yeah, out of spite. If you saved and you are resistant, which both of you are, you take 15 fire damage.
My guy, we are level 7.
Wait, one more
Maybe?
and then you'll be less than half?
And then I will roll a 1d6 for 2. If you go, whoops, I don't want that. You guys will go ahead and roll initiative.
Yay.
Vandalin, you're first.
Was not expecting this.
You know what's annoying? The fact that I decided to be a multi-class, because at this point, if I had just stayed a rogue, I would have taken no fucking damage at all.
What is evasion?
A fucking fever dream is what it is.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers. Centered on it.
It's fine. Adult Greatest was sincerely a lot more chill.
And I think it just takes straight damage if I'm not mistaken. A creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So yeah, it takes 44 damage.
Well, then roll it.
I'm trying to. There it goes. 5 damage. And then I end my turn.
Alright. Riley.
Second, first, same as the first. Going for the eyeballs.
A 19 will hit. A 20 will hit. $14 damage total.
Yes, And that's my turn.
Giblet.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Shatter.
That poor dragon. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, probably gonna make it, but you know.
What's the DC?
14, it's right there.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, we made a 17.
Yeah, so that's a 7 damage.
7 taken.
Did you delete the Cloud of Dragons? Or
Cloud of Daggers?
I hope it's not a cloud of dragons. Yeah, I did. I'll put one back.
Okay.
It's a little smaller.
I'm noping out because if it gets its fucking breath weapon back and it's just going to keep. This is a test to see if it really just wants me or if it. Or what?
Alliander. Good choice. Good choice.
Damn.
Go with the D&D Beyond one. Correct. An 18. Oh, you added a D6 to it? Yeah, it'll miss. Uh, 17 will miss.
Yes, as are most adolescents.
It needs to take 1d4 damage. Sir.
Just
Or not
1d4?
44.
44?
Yeah. It won't let me re-roll it without casting it again.
You type in /roll 44 like this.
Sweet. 10. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was 2, and I was gonna laugh.
Jesus Christ. The one time you don't want Christmas.
It's gonna move here. And then Rezian, you 13 at you.
Miss.
28
All right, that'll hit.
and
Yep.
28.
Bitch.
This is dragons.
For 8. Yeah,
Yes.
for a total of 36 damage.
Yeah, he was.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to
Yeah,
acknowledge it
squishy sorcerer.
with my deck.
Don't try flying in front of dragons. They're very protective of their airspace.
And then I'll attack.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
So this is going to be a lot of fun in just a sec. And my second attack is a 2, so with bonuses a 13, so that misses.
Correct.
But the nat 20. Let's see. D6 sneak attack, D6 crimson right, D6 for a second crimson right dice because of my blood maledict. D8 poison, D8 weapon.
Wow.
Holy shit on those dice rolls.
So that's 27 on the dice. Where's my pen? There it is. 27 on dice. Let's see, 6 times 3 is 18. Plus 16 plus 8. So... I need to pull up a calculator, make sure I did that math right.
Do you think that he'll just keep throwing the next iteration of dragons till Greath gets the point?
What point is there to get?
That's for you to figure out.
The point has been gotten by this ancient dragon that has lived longer than all y'all motherfuckers.
That's a total of 69 points of damage.
Woo!
Wormling, young, adult, ancient. Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 stages.
And
This
then
is-
it's my turn.
This is before Greateth got the fucking memo of what's actually fun.
You put a scar into the side of the dragon. As it tried to bite you, or it did bite you, you raked your Viper Kiss all the way down its cheek. It holds with one claw holds its cheek, and then nods at you, Erezian. And disappears.
The fuck? Isn't that just Dragonborn with more steps?
Erezion looks dead on his feet.
I don't know. At that point, everything darkens once again, and the eye opens. And you grew even larger and more insatiable.
Yes. However, the methods changed. I started growing bored of fighting. I played games with people. If you're trying to prove a point here, try proving the point of something other than a fucking what feels like a fucking sphere, because we're just going around in circles. If you're trying to do some sort of riddle, make it a riddle that actually has an answer.
Hold on a sec.
If you're trying to teach me something about loss by having shadows of my past destroy them, you don't need to. if you're going to try and do something about that, destroy me, not what I consider mine.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Are that bite and claw considered magical?
No.
No.
Okay, I have more health than I thought I did.
I will move on to show you what you will become if you continue down the path that you're currently on.
A Draco Lich appears. There was a 5th stage.
There is technically a 5th stage. And it's called a Great Worm. That's
What?
actually Tiamat. What the fuck?
No, it's got one too many heads to be Tiamat.
You look at this thing, which you think might be Tiamat, and you realize
Oh no, you're right. It does.
one of the heads is your dragon head attached to this thing.
So, question: is it just like the picture depicts, with 2 white heads, 2 green heads, the blue head, and the red?
No, I'm using this as a thing, but you see one of each color. The red one being yourself. I can save you from this fate.
Sure. I don't particularly care for the Dragon Mother. She's never really done anything for me. What, did you think I was going to fight you tooth and nail on this?
Just by showing and using your greed, you do something for her. And that will disappear, and a giant claw will lay itself on the arena, taking up about half the arena.
Okay.
And it is palm out, as if waiting for something.
Jibber will climb up into it, I guess. So, what exactly are we looking for here?
Show me that greed has not taken you.
Alright, but there's things in here that aren't mine, so I'm going to want them back. No. I said specifically, there's things in here that aren't mine. And Zerul just set down the pipe, which holds all of his worldly possessions currently. There you go. Although there's a couple of things in there that we are probably going to need.
He's going to set you down and set the pipe down.
And if this just turns out to be a long sham of you trying to steal my shit,
Oh, that would be so great.
if that's all this has been, I'm going to cut out your sparkly little eye.
He will grab at your pipe and pull out 2 crystals.
Ditto.
And you have nothing to say that I take these?
Like I said, one of those is... some of the things in there are not mine. I believe one of those, which I think it's the smoother one, that belongs to Teen Wolf over there.
It's going to hand you, Alliander, that crystal. As you go to try to take it in your hands, it quickly pushes past your hands and into your chest.
Yeah, I figured that's what happened.
Oh, fuck. What
It's a unique sensation.
Yeah. And ultimately, wealth can be acquired even without greed. That is unfortunately quite useful, since I'm going to be interacting with mortals a lot more for a while.
Yes, and this one. And he will push it towards you, Greateth.
Alright. Great is going to take it.
And he will try to push it into you as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Balder has that one still.
Oh, right. I forgot we had a third one already.
Yeah, you guys have a third. You feel a change. And you feel the sensation of your bones elongating.
Oh,
And-
that is unpleasant.
Going from
And you
hobgoblin?
growing from what was 4 foot, maybe 3.5,
Let me check. 3'7".
3'7", to something that is now considered gargantuan in size. But you're not... Something's wrong with the color of your scales. Where there was a deep red, there is now a metallic glimmer of gold.
Motherfucker, I need to find new art!
You will become my avatar. That was a good time for that to move or end.
I need to go find gold dragon art, you son of a bitch.
Just Photoshop the color on the one you already have.
I don't have Photoshop.
I can do it.
It's going to be even more difficult just finding a fucking... He's going to be finding the other picture that I need.
I have given you everything you need to know and do to stay alongside these mortals, but also be alongside me.
And who exactly are you? I do not mind being broken away from Dragon Mother. But I would like to know who has ensnared me into their service. I feel once again as though I have been tricked.
This is no trick. And you see the snout appear, and then the full head, and you realize the scale color of the platinum dragon.
Of course. The only one trickier than the Dragon Mother. Very well, Lord Bahamut.
You do not serve me. Oh, that's cool as hell. I like that one.
It was the closest one I could find that had the same vibe as the one that I originally found.
Now that now that you're beholden to me, I will tell you that these red wizards that follow you, they're not just any red wizards, and they don't just seek one thing, they seek everything. They seek to take over all of Faerun.
That is unsurprising. Such fools are usually even more ambitious. Even I was. Trying to teach me how to control my greed, teach them how to control theirs.
You will fight their greed.
The ancient dragon may or may not look like he's pouting.
I want you to stop them. That's all I ask. Do you accept this new form? Do you accept what I ask?
I was already intending on taking a quick visit to say once everything was done. So yes. Although I will miss my old scales. These ones feel far too soft.
They will harden in time. And everything will go black. And you'll wake up in the end.
That's
Still wounded?
racist, sir.
No, you may full rest.
Yeah, I don't think those fights were that hard, guys. I only took 7 points of damage.
Oh shit.
I only took 7 points damage.
I was down to 4 before I realized I took only half damage from those 2 attacks.
You'll be fine.
At this point, Greateth, you don't wake up as a goblin.
I imagine I wake up in a form that does actually fit in this room, though.
Yes. And the other part of you is elsewhere.
Define other part.
The big version of you. I don't know if he wants to reveal it to you. I'll let him do that if he wants.
So here's the thing. I was kind of gonna do that after we got out of the fire plane.
Oh, you were? We can do it after then. That's fine.
Yeah. Either way, the specifics can be handled differently. It's whatever. Heck. Greateth is going to get up out of the bed, sort of test his sort of test this different form, feel his power back get different. Question.
Yes.
The pipe, is that just completely gone?
The type?
The pipe.
Oh, the pipe. No, it's not.
Okay, good. So I still have my belongings.
Why are we this loud?
I don't know. Why are we this loud?
I fixed it. It's okay.
This will take some getting used to. But Greatest will, because I'm pretty sure. Right now, his form is different from what it's actually going to look like later, but I'm double checking what I have, because I should have some. Yeah, I do. Greatest will exit his room relatively late compared to everyone else. And most will not recognize him off the bat, as he looks human. The only thing that would really strike as recognizable is the solid gold eyes.
Yes, he does have a completely different scent.
In terms of
We have-
in terms of appearance, think Gilgamesh from Fate.
I have to look that up to remind myself what he looks like. Okay, got it. Yeah, I see him. I'm getting to it. Part of this, you have. I don't know if you want to add it to your character sheet. You have fire immunity.
Mm-hmm.
And then when
Yeah, the Ring of Fire Resistance is currently not attuned because there's no point to it.
yes, and then the other thing we talked about, whenever you want to,
I'll go over
that.
I'll go over the sheet stuff later.
Okay. Alander, you wake up and you feel a form of control. Yes, you do feel normal. The way stats will go is you have full control. You do not need to make wisdom saves anymore.
Lucky. So if you ever chase me down again, I know it's intentional then.
Alliander, stop fucking with me!
It is not as funny the second time, I swear.
So,
What I do have that's
Okay.
actually useful is I'm putting to use the fucking glamour weave clothing that we got ages ago from somewhere. So my charisma is really good right now.
So you're just recognizable, maybe enough for us to look over and be like, that?
Mm-hmm. You'd recognize the eyes, if nothing else. Yeah.
Not so small anymore now, are we?
No. No. Not anymore.
Are you alright?
Hmm. It will take some getting used to being beholden to the Platinum One.
Fair enough.
Even if he says I am his avatar and not beholden to him. It certainly doesn't feel that way. What is nice, though, is that I'm able to drink coffee at an actually acceptable temperature.
No, that's something we agree on.
McDonald's temperature.
Yeah, no, like legitimately, if anybody else tried to drink this, their tongue would melt in their mouth. Even that will not be enough.
How to guarantee that no one steals your coffee?
Honestly, though. Now I suppose the question is, do we bother going and revisiting the Pasha? Admittedly, though, I did have a small loophole in the accord we made with him. I said probably not. I said I would bring the eternal flame to him. I did not say I would give it to him, though I do not think he will take that lying down. It is probably a good idea. Or perhaps I will simply visit here again on my own.
Who's the one that made the deal again?
Same.
Who made the deal with again?
Me, I made a deal with one of the local governors.
Okay, as far as he knows, you died in attempting to get it. You made the deal, you died. We no longer are obliged to it, correct? You don't look or seem similar other than the things that we can tell because we've been around you.
The problem is that he was aware of who I was to begin with. And nonetheless, his forces are ones that I can deal with on my own now.
So then the issue is we now have to get back to the Prism Gate.
Of that there will be no issue.
turn to Aliander real quick. Are you okay? How do you feel? I know that all too well. Really? Fascinating. Well, I'm glad you're all right. Should we get going?
You sound fine to me.
Well, we should get going soon. I am aching to stretch my wings. Of course I do. Though, still probably shouldn't bring much attention to it. Not many survive the crossfire in a conflict with a dragon. I will allow you simply the thought. Well, we should make our way to the prison gate.
Your trek is unimpeded. When you make it to the...
I imagine there's a lot of people clearing the way. Maybe not even on purpose, but Greatith is just walking right down the middle of the road.
So things in the fire plane have this almost sixth sense of sensing the power of other fire entities. So yes, you clear a path walking down the street.
The happiest I've ever seen you. Strange. That too.
But you guys make it to the gate. The same guard when you arrived is sitting at the desk, the Ifriti.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at you up and down, all of you. So you found a friend, I guess?
Let us go with that. Now allow us passage.
Yes, I'm surprised you're not enslaved. And he will motion towards the portal itself. Go on ahead.
There is a little bit of the draconic fear seeping from Great at that line.
Oh, like your fear aura?
Yes. Let's be real. The man hasn't been able to announce his presence like that in ages. He is relishing it. Oh yeah, no. You're looking at currently the only chaotic evil gold dragon. I'm not changing that. Greedy or not, this boy is still a red dragon at heart.
You can see kind of the goosebumps pop up on his skin. He goes, you should be going, yes? Yeah, go ahead.
Not even giving him a second look, Graith just walks through.
Oh, that was the wrong map.
Hey, look, a map.
Hey, look, long saddle.
So you guys want the bad news now or later?
Now.
We need to go plane hopping again.
For why?
The city.
And when are
probably-
we picking up the goblin?
It's probably a good idea because I don't know where exactly the gateway is in the Neverwinter Wood.
It is an urgent matter, yes. But wherever we can find help on this matter is fine. It does not have to be Neverwinter. If you're finding that's where we could find some respite, maybe look in the markets, and that is totally fine. Otherwise, I will go anywhere, so long as I can find understanding with this. And I'll pull back out the coin and show him.
Only in so much as you can call the air you breathe a figment of your imagination.
So, we have to find a temple of Selune. We've got to get the goblin back for Baldur. What else do we got to get done? You said something about...
I'm not sure taking this child to the Feywild would be a good idea.
If one would like, I could take care of the child for now. I see promise in it. After all, After all, the little one was teaching it. What could the little one teach it that I could? After all, I do not believe it is a good idea to go walking into a place such as the Feywild, which is even more dangerous than a city of Efreeti.
As someone who is Feywild adjacent, I agree.
The main difference is who we're going to see and where they stand in the power scale comparatively. I'd rather not utter her name.
That bodes poorly for all of you. Nonetheless, for now, let us go to Neverwinter.
Very well.
So you guys are gonna head to Neverwinter?
How long would it take to get to Neverwinter on foot?
Un momento, por favor.
Because however long it takes the party to get there, Greateth is going to get there a lot faster.
Oh my god.
Knowing the history of Neverwinter at this point, is it really a good idea for a dragon to be flying up on the city?
Sure it is. It's fine, right?
It's a gold dragon. Gold dragons are friendly.
Nope, he was poofed with us. I put him in the mirror.
At
No
a
idea what you're
fast
talking-
at a fast pace, you could get there in probably 1.25 days. At a regular pace, you could get there probably about 2 days, a little less than 2.
Well, we're currently in a volcano, I believe.
Correct.
Well, I hope you all enjoy your walk. As Greateth will just sort of fall backwards into the crater of the volcano down towards the lava as he polymorphs back into his true form and flies out towards Neverwinter.
Why you gotta be so cool? Jesus.
Yep.
Hasn't been able to in a while. So, I do have to get up early in the morning.
Oh, do we want to end it early?
Yeah, I was gonna go till 11:30, give us like 2 hours to do stuff, but I don't really have anything that's going to just last for another less than 20 minutes.
That's totally fine. I have to be up early too.
Yeah, we had the intended parents of the baby were sneaking across borders. Here my entire days off, so they're leaving in the morning, and we gotta take them to the airport. Yeah, they got here for the physical scan, the physical ultrasound, or whatever it's called. Anatomy scan. That's the one. No, I'm gonna set up well, for next week, I'm gonna roll and see if there's a combat first. Because you guys are walking.
Since we're here. I'm gonna be gone next week.
You're
gonna be down?
Oh, sorry.
I'll be gone.
Gone. Okay. I'll figure something out then. What's up, Rainy?
We beat both a young red dragon and a red wormling. How much experience is that worth?
You did not beat a red dragon.
I said young.
You wounded a young red dragon.
That's right. We did scar its face and then it disappeared.
Semantics.
I count that as beating it. It fled. We hit it. It left. Therefore, we beat it.
I will give you full experience.
Yay! Also, I don't know if y'all noticed, but the entire time we were looking at the six-headed dragon, I was spinning the head on my character.
No, I saw that.
The entire time.
Now the question, because I'm changing several things here. I have no idea what the fuck the background would be. Oh, you're going LARPing.
Yes, sir.
Wait, really?
Not allowed.
Yes.
Regular people look down on D&D players. D&D players look down on LARPers.
Oh, I'm bottom of the totem pole.
No. We pretend to look down on them while secretly wishing we can be them.
I don't want to go LARPing. That's not in my wheelhouse.
Oh, it is a lot of fun to just make a foam sword and hit people with it.
Yeah, no,
That
Envision.
just
What,
in and of itself is fun.
Envision, what you've described there is your own personal skill issue.
Whoa!
Ouch.
I will say, if you haven't tried LARPing, you should try it at least once. There's something so cool about immersing yourself fully into a narrative like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh god, no.
Or the people who
What?
join their own search parties.
Huh?
They're so immersed in the situation.
Yeah, so here's another thing as well. Has anybody here seen the movie Role Models?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my first introduction to the concept of LARPing. Hmm. No, they don't.
Oh, this is session 27, by the way, not 31.
Oh.
Did we? Well, I have session. I have them all right here. I have session 1 through 26.
No, I'm just gonna go with noble. Might as well.
So how overpowered did your character just become?
He's a CR30 dragon.
So are we not gonna have any issues fighting anything anymore?
Okay, I want to point something out here. What in any of some of the last few things I said made you think that actual Greateth is sticking around?
See, he doesn't
the fact
actually
that you were
like
making
you guys.
plans with us moving forward.
Yeah, so
We're
here's
talking about watching the child, which hell or high water, that's not leaving Boulder's side.
he can try and argue with a gold dragon all he wants. The child is going with Uncle Greateth.
Alright, I'm off. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
Good night. I'm probably gonna get off too. I got work in the morning. Good night.
I'm just doing experience, and then I'm gonna hop off as well.
I have enshrouded question for you.
Yeah.
I tried to find the server and could not. It wouldn't let me put in the IP for it. So do you have like an actual server name?